I bought some noodles. I bought some cheese puffs. Alright. I bought some bread. I had this bread, it's been over a week. Um, I bought some noodles. I got some onions. I bought these. I just put them in there. You know, because I bought this. I had bought some ice cream. I bought this for my niece and nephews, really. I bought some pickles. I like pickles. This tissue. This some tissue I just bought. I put a roll in there for them. And I still got this tissue I've been had for a minute. I bought some peppers. I bought like 2 of them because I like peppers. And I got some more like some noodles. And that's it really. I know it's a lot of starch in it, but like the rice, I know to wash the rice off. You have to wash the rice off so you don't eat all the starch. These are some oatmeal cookies. I didn't really eat them like that. And I bought all this rice. This is a big bag of rice. I bought this rice that lasted me for a minute. I haven't even really eaten any of it. And these some nutty bars. I ate a couple of them. It's like 4 of them come in a pack. I ate 2 of them. And I bought me 2 things of this ranch. And this is the best hot sauce that they have. This is my favorite hot sauce right here. I like this hot sauce than the other hot sauce. This I've been using this for years. And I bought some of that from the store when I went to the store. But I bought that first. And I bought this for my little nieces. Them I'm gonna fix them some brownies and stuff. I know how to cook too. I may take a picture of it so you can see. I know how to cook. I know how to cook. What? Well, she probably won't say it now, but I always say I don't know how to do everything, but I know how to do a lot of stuff. And I had bought these balloons because they like balloons. I had bought like a lot of packs of these balloons, and you know, because they like balloons. They can play with them, and I got this water and stuff right here that I had. I bought this soda. This is soda. We were talking about this morning about drinking all these sodas. I had bought a couple more sodas that, you know, I really let them drink it. And I got some water too, so I don't think I got some water too. And I don't know, I already drunk this bottle of water. I got another bottle of that water somewhere. I don't know what I did with it. And, oh, it's over here. The one that I got the water in, it's over here. And today, I got me a cup of coffee. I was drinking it, but I didn't finish drinking it. And that was last Thursday when I actually had got paid. And sometimes they fix coffee, but you know, sometimes they drink it. I don't want to get into the reason, but I bought my own coffee, and this is another thing of coffee that they bought, cause they had bought one of these. Man, they use it says 90. I looked at this. This thing said 90 cups of coffee. And they only fix like 3 pots of coffee with it. I'm like, how they use all that coffee? All right, you see, this is the coffee, and I bought me some coffee too, cause we were talking about being addicted to caffeine. I bought this coffee last Thursday, and I don't know if you can see it. And I don't know, I ain't drunk no coffee in a couple of days. So even though I like coffee, sometimes I just don't be wanting stuff. Let me see so you can make sure you see it. Okay, I bought this coffee last Thursday. And I still got, this is over, it's a small jar of coffee, but I still only went barely under the rim of the coffee. So I'm just, not just drinking or eating up this stuff right now that. You know, all this stuff is okay, but everything has to be done in moderation. And I'm gonna go here, and you know this, I heard you speaking of this before, and I know you don't like this, but I'm gonna say that I'm not gonna say you don't like it because you're not like judgmental or nothing, but this is just the truth. Some stuff I buy, you know, like off of, you know, I'll buy like brand new, but like I'm gonna say this, like. I heard you. This was on one of your prayers. I think this was. I don't know which one it was. I listened to it. I think it's off one of the one that I actually made a video off of. Evil communicators. You were talking about things from the market, and like you were talking about things from like thrift store items. And I'm gonna tell you the truth. Yeah, I shop at a thrift store because I don't really spend a lot of money on clothes. These some pants I bought, but they're like brand new, and it's mostly all this stuff. Evil is on everything. I ain't trying to justify myself, but evil is on everything. Here's a little pair of pants I bought because I need another pair of pants. And I didn't want to buy those pants, but they didn't have no more, and they had confusion. These were new, but these right here were new, and I just bought these. I tore the tags off of them. I didn't pay that much for clothes. I don't spend that much money on clothes. All right. I just bought me 2 more pair of pants and the material, because you know you buy stuff and it fades, and that's why I got some more like sweatpants like that, and these type of shirts. I try to get shirts like with material. I don't know if you can see the material, so it doesn't like tear up. And this shirt, like, you know, it was a pretty decent shirt. I got all this stuff from the Goodwill, and I bought this shirt. And you know, it's just, I'm gonna tell you this, like, everything right now has evil on it, and you know, it's just God that covers it. Cause I used to be like, and there's just some things I just bought from the thrift store, not cause I need no clothes. The other clothes that I bought, I just really just got like black T-shirts, cause I bought for my job, the other jobs that I had, and like khaki pants, and there's really most. Other than that, all I got is like some black T-shirts and maybe I don't know, maybe like 2 gray T-shirts or something, and you know, some khaki pants and stuff. And I got like a pair of jogging pants somebody gave me. And, you know, I just showing you there's a little bit about me. But, like, that ain't really my whole focus. I just show you, see what I really eat. And I really eat that much. And as well, you see, and yeah. Because I heard you say that. See, I looked at a lot of stuff, what you say, like, you know, you was talking about they can have familiar spirits. It was about casting out familiar spirits. That's what it was. And you was like, things in the thrift store, they can have familiar spirits. Yeah, all this stuff got spirits on it. I'm not even going to lie. And I want to say this, too, when I talk about that. And I hope they don't delete this. Like, they deleted one of my videos before because I was talking about something that happened. So I'm just going to put it this way. You know, the pandemic, and everybody cleans up. And we're talking about spreading evil. You said something about it, too. You know what that is? You look like people is just cleaning and cleaning and cleaning. But it's something God revealed to me. People don't know this and they may not believe this. Guess what they're doing? They're spreading evil. Yeah, they're spreading evil. It ain't what it look like. They're just spreading evil. That's why all the wiping and all this stuff. They're spreading evil. See, that's what I know the truth is. That's what the truth is. And I'm telling you, I know that's what it is. And like this too. And like I can tell you this, like I don't know if anyone ever heard this, but when I was talking about the video, like when they used to reinforce, they come in there and like he forced me to get the broom. He just wanted me to touch the broom. Everything they touch turns evil. It's like as soon as they touch it, it turns evil. You can't see it, but yeah, I know it does. Like I'm gonna say this, like this happened this morning, and I threw it away. It was only like a piece of tissue and a piece of hair, and it's like I can see spiritually. I don't know how, but I can. And it's things. It ain't my imagination, but that's what happens with this stuff, with the mark of the beast, with all these devils and stuff. It's like evil imagination, and like my little niece early this morning when I went to use the restroom, it was like a piece of tissue and like hair and something stuck to it. It could have kept it and just put it on here, but it was, I could just describe it. And when I saw it, guess what I saw it was? Like a rat. Yeah, that's what I saw it was, like a rat. That's what hit my mind. That's supposed to be a rat right there. And guess what? When I came out, I didn't say nothing about it. When I came out, I had it in my hand and I acted like I was gonna put it on it. She said, "That's a rat." And that's exactly what it said in my mind. That's a rat. Like I could see stuff. Stuff's supposed to be cockroaches. Noodles are supposed to be maggots. I had took a video of some maggots was in here. It was a lot of them. I'm talking about maggots came from. I didn't even want to do it. And guess what? One of my little nieces come and say, noodles, them noodles look like maggots. Noodles look just like maggots. Or, you know, her guy said it. And then I already knew this. God already been revealed this to me way before when I was locked up, that they imagined that the noodles are maggots. But like, and some of this stuff, you know, it's just this stuff. I know this stuff because God knows it, and it's like I can see this stuff. And like I'm gonna say this too, like with the spirits, a lot of people say that they have seen. I ain't never seen like no big scary demon or nothing. When I seen the spirits, I only see them as little black dots. And truly, sometimes I still see them like flying around, and they're only like little black dots to me. And when I did see them, other than little black dots, God used to, when I was locked up, God used to let me see them like they be on the wall like little lights, and they used to be like around this big. And then some of them, all of them aren't circle. Some of them are round. They have different shapes. That's the way that I saw them. And then when I used to be praying and destroying them, like casting them out, and what I say is threshing, and like, you know, going over cast forth lightning and scatter them, let death seize upon them. God would show me how long it actually took to destroy them, and he showed me the reinforcement, all of that. And that's the way I only seen them. I never seen them like as like some people say they seen big scary demons or whatever. I never seen it like that. And I was thinking about something else too, and this is something that happened when I was arrested. And I don't know, it's not coming to my mind right now. But like, you know, and everybody come out, because these things most definitely still coming out. And it's just God that, keeping me. And I'm going to pause it so I don't do it on here. Like, sometimes, for the most part, I got control over it, but sometimes about to burst out, it just burst out. But let me see. And this is what I wanted to say, this too. I really wanted to get on here and say this. God bring back to my mind what I had wanted to say. But, like, someone knows what I've been saying, right? And what the Word of God says, I don't know, let's see where that's at. Love, let us not love in word, but in deed and in truth. Okay? Let me see. I think that's 1 Peter or 1 John. Let me see. And the thing is, that's why I don't go to sleep no more on prayer marathon. God made sure I stay up. And I want to say that too. And yeah, that take me back to when I was arrested. And see, because I'm going to say God is using somebody, and God does things different ways. Because I'm going to tell you something, like, this was spoken about, like, God might do something, and you might go through oppression. And, like, sometimes I used to sleep when I used to be, like, locked up. Definitely when I was in the room by myself. When I was, when they locked me in the room in Central State Prison. And, like, I might be asleep. God might want me to get up. And the way God used to get me up, somebody just started banging on the door, just making all type of noise at probably like 1, 2 in the morning, just like going crazy. All right? And then it started irritating me, and I noticed, and I'm getting hit with a spiritual attack too. And then I know this, and then so, guess what? And they just keep doing it like maybe for like 30, 40 minutes. So God making sure I'm going to get up. And other times he might just make the devils the police too. Oh yeah, and I'm going to tell you about this too. And about the police too. Like they might come and just like start flicking my light on and off. Like for what? It's like 2 o'clock in the morning. What you hear up here flicking my light on and off for? Or just like they might come and try to attack me, like when I say the hours used to be extended, they might come at like 2 o'clock in the morning. They don't serve, but the hours is supposed to already way been 2 o'clock in the morning. But the hours might, I don't know, some way got extended. And now it's supposed to be like 5 or 6 in the morning when they feed. And then they come and open the flap and shut the flap like 2 o'clock in the morning. And guess what ended up happening? I end up getting up praying from that time until way later on. And then they be looking foolish. But I want to say this too. Yeah, this is a big part. Oh, yeah, you talking about God did like Jesus. Oh, yeah, I got spit on like Jesus. I'm telling you, that's why I'm telling these people, they spit on me like Jesus. One time, the police sent this dude to my room. He let this dude out of the room. We're all supposed to be in the hole. I ain't do nothing, but we all in the hole. And that's when I stayed in the hole. I stayed in the hole for almost a whole year. Well, really, yeah, a whole year. Like, from January the 6th until December the 24th. Okay? And the thing is, yeah, and the police did something. He came out the door and I was like, I rebuke you, Satan, or something. And then he came and he let this guy out of the room, and the guy comes over to my door. I don't know, he said something, but he talking about something about God with unrighteousness or something, or he tries to start some conversation. And I don't know. I'm going to say that I said I'm reading my Bible. I just ignored him or something. He wasn't talking right, whatever it was. I know he was trying to start strife or something. And then guess what he does? My flap is open. And because you can open the flap from the outside. Guess what? He spits. He spits at me. And then I don't think the first time he hit me, then he spit at me again. The second time he tried to spit in my face. But it only I think it got on my shoulder or something. Okay, so they spit on me, for God's sake. And then the next time when I got spit on probably 100 or 200 times. Like when I went in the room with the dude that beat me when I was praying and tore up my Bible and stuff. Man, I'm talking about he kept spitting on me. I'm talking about spit on me so many times it don't make no sense. And he beat me like I was Jesus, slapped me like he was like felt like I got scourged like the people like when they mock Jesus. I'm telling you, man, he spit on me so many times. And then when they finally got me out the room, Because he throw milk, hit me in the face with milk. Like, I'm laying on the bed, and he's constantly trying to make me fight him, but I know not to fight no more because I already know this. And, you know, and, so, end up, he just keeps, and it seems like he's talking to himself, but he's talking to devils. And he keeps talking about, when tell boy gonna get the one with him, gonna get the one with him, gonna get the one with him, gonna get the one. You gotta make him get the one. You gotta make him get the one. That's what he keeps saying. He keeps talking about this. And then, yeah, and then next thing you know, they come through and he thinks they try to exalt milk on me because they might bring the milk. And then, you know, I used to drink extra milk sometimes. And when I say I went through the thing when they wasn't giving me no water, I ain't have no water. And then, so they used to think I wanted extra milk. And so he didn't drink milk. And then he was across the room from me at first before they moved him. Okay, and then they end up taking me and putting me in the room with him. But everyone in the room by themselves. And then they just end up putting us in the same room together one day. They take both of us to the yard. I already talked about this, a long story. And then they put him in the room first. They take the mats. Why they take the mat? And I want to say this too. Oh yeah, when I first got to the prison, right? They take me in the room. They take my clothes. I haven't said nothing. I'm not about to hurt myself. I quoted Matthew, that's 10 and 16. Be ye therefore harmless as wise as serpent and harmless as doves. But anyway, how you in prison and you go and you end up like 9 days. Suicide watch is only like 3 days. I end up like 9 whole days without a mat. Yeah. And anyway, but this time they take the mat. They put him in the room first. Then they put me in the room. And then he keeps sitting the milk up there like in the flap, like, and then because he act like he don't drink milk. And then he thinks I'm going to drink the milk. And then I never drink the milk. And then he hit me in the face with the milk. I can tell you some stuff he did to me. I'm not even going to mention on here. It's horrible, boy. I'm talking about some horrible stuff he did to me. But I stood in righteousness with God because God kept me. And, you know, I just had to go through it. But anyway, he hit me in the face with milk. Boom! I'm laying on the top bunk. Like, I don't got no mat. Boom! Milk hit me in the face. Stuff all over the little jumpsuit I had. And then he comes and he keep on trying all this stuff. And then another day he comes and he hit me in the face with another milk. Boom! I don't even do nothing. No, I just get up and start praying, you know, which I already wasn't asleep. I just laying down meditating in my mind. And you know, then he, you know, call himself like going to the door like, oh, he can't get no food. I don't care about the food. I didn't even eat the food. Then when I stopped eating it, he was spitting on me so much. I just came to the decision. I'm like, man, I'm not even about to eat in here with him anyway. I had already, before when he was trying to do that, I had already made a decision. I'm not about to eat in here with him. He keeps spitting on me, and I'm not about to be in here. You think if I'm trying to eat my food, then what he gonna do? He gonna be spitting on me while I'm trying to eat the food. I'm not about to eat no food in here with him. And then they came out there, and I'm telling you, they devils. And then they came in there, and they knew. Then he had beat me like so bad. My face was like, I know my eye was black because he had hit me like in my face like so many times. Like I know it was like I could feel the swelling in it. And then the police coming out and looking, they ain't saying nothing or nothing. Then when they come and get ready to move us, I got food all over my clothes because one day he hit me in the face with a whole tray because I guess sometimes they can't eat the food. And then he hit me in the face with a whole tray. He took his whole tray and just hit me in the face with the tray. Like, and you know, like, why you hit me in the face with the tray? I didn't even did nothing to him. And I'm telling you, these people did me so wrong. And I was thinking about that with TB Joshua. He was like, you people don't know what you people in Nigeria have done to me. These people that have done so much evil to me, they have done so much evil to me. But thank God for me going through it. And I can go into so much stuff. I've been through so much stuff. But God just told me through it all. And I don't know how I got there. But this is what I wanted to say, too, like, yeah, but, you know, yeah, this is where I want to go to, but, yeah, you know, I don't spend my money on stuff, you know, like that, anyway, but, like this, too, I want to say this, you know, I don't know, one day, when I get a job, and I want to say this, too, yeah, I got to go back to probation. I'm going back to probation on Monday. I'm going down to the probation before I, you know, go and try to start working. Because I need to handle that first before I, you know, go and get the job. Then I have to let the job go because, you know, whatever probation, because you can't be out here serving God and running from them. Even though I got a month, I need to just go ahead and get it out of the way anyway. So I'm gonna go handle that Monday. They have no reason to lock me up. I don't have no run out on me. I just went down there last Thursday, tried to turn myself in. So I'm going down there and I'm gonna face them. But anyway, I think about this. when I don't know, when I get a job, you know, I'm gonna pay my tithe. I'm gonna I'm gonna I'm gonna I'm gonna most I'm gonna I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna send you my money, and you know, most of it I'm gonna let you keep it. You know, I'm gonna say this for us. So you know, and I'm not gonna need it because you know I know how to. You know, God help me learn how to be wise with my money, and I'm gonna let you keep it for us because I most definitely, you know, I trust you, and y'all gonna do it, and hey, it is what it is. But the thing is, yeah, um, you know, I want to say this too, and like, yeah, and this is what I was saying too, like, oh yeah, this is where I was at, but like, you know, God does certain things certain ways. And he's using this person, you know, he's using them to keep me up. Not in a way like a bit an oppression, but he knows that they really motivate me, and I'm not going to sleep on them. So you know, it's not about them. It's about God. But God uses things how He uses things. He uses people how He uses people. And you know, God knows I definitely love Him, and God knows, you know. But sometimes, see, the thing is, the difference. I'm gonna be honest with you, and you know, God just got mercy on me. God, no, I ain't just out here gonna be just like telling lies, and I ain't really just be trying to hide stuff. Like sometimes, you know, I ask God, God, please have mercy on me, just let me lay down. But you know, with that situation, you know, that's why God just uses it like that. God, no, no, I'm most definitely not laying down. I'm most definitely finna stay up, cause I'm gonna tell you. You know, you know, I ain't gonna say I don't want to say it like that, but the truth is, boy, I got your back like this. As long as I can, as much as I can, I got your back like this. So I just want to make sure I'm be there for support fully. You know, so that's why I want most definitely ain't gonna be no going to sleep on that. And then I'm gonna tell you, then that's why too, cause I was gonna go down there to probation on Friday, but I just waited. I said I'm gonna go ahead and make sure I'm here to be able to have this prayer marathon at least, you know, I don't know what they're going to say when I go down there, you know, that God be with me with whatever the case is. But they don't got nothing against me anyway. But, and don't sit around and give them no time to try to conjure up or build something against me either. And, you know, I want to say this too. And like, you know, God help my mouth. And it's not, you know, I'm gonna say, you know, the woman wear the pants really, cause you know, the decision got to go through the woman. The woman should have, you know, really got the final say so. You know, so I understand that too. And I want to say this too. And like, I know you know this, and I know this, and like, you know, I know where a lot of the scriptures are in the Bible, and like, you know, when you explain them, God just lead me to, you know, certain scriptures. But like, I want to say this. This is what I know. This is what I know. So you have this understanding too. I know that you have you understand more than I do. Or you have more understanding as far as able to explain. Even though I know where Bible verses at, I know that you understand. You have more understanding. I'm going to say more wisdom in a way of in understanding things. You know, you have more understanding because I just know you do. Cause you know, God have used you to grow me. God just definitely led me at a time where it was just like me and God. But God most definitely have led you to, you know, I have definitely learned from you, you know, in the past, but definitely a lot now. And like, and that's something too, you know. So I always to be humble, and I don't got no problem with, you know, like I don't got no problem with serving, you know, under a woman. Just be real. See, some people ain't gonna see people gonna disagree with that. Like, yeah, cause there's like people gonna disagree with that. You know, people gonna go to the Bible. A woman shouldn't teach a man. Hey, man, God use things how He want to use it, things how He want to use things. And I already, you know, I listened to you with that too. That was years ago. But you know, it's definitely the truth. In Christ Jesus, there is neither male nor female. You know, so you know, in Christ Jesus, people looking at it as flesh, but you got to look at it as spirit too. You got to look at it as spirit. See, that's the whole thing about it. Um, but you know, so just know that I know that you have more understanding, and I know that, you know, I need to listen to you. You know that, and I just want my heart to stay in that fashion. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I'm gonna say this. You know, I definitely submit to the authority of God, and you know, and I know that you love God, so you know, as long as you loving God, you know, I'll definitely submit myself to, you know, your authority. It's just, you know, truly, yeah, so you have an understanding of that. And, you know, and just know I'm there. If I can, ain't nothing, I'm just, it's spiritual is the most important part, but, God keep me, and I got your back like that. Long as God got my back, I got your back, and God always got our back, right? So, I wanted to say that. And I don't know, it's a couple more things I want to say. And, I just said this so you know. And I may need to think for a minute, but I want to make sure I say all this stuff. And I got to make me a video, and I'm about to get ready to start working on that. And let God help me. And yeah, and yesterday I had a video. I wanted to make a longer video. And I was trying to make the video longer, but, I had already taken a lot of the pictures and stuff. It wasn't that hard to get the stuff, like, on there laid out right. Like the other time, like sometimes the app just malfunctions and like excuse me, like stuff just jumps from where you've placed it, and that's why they're blinking and all that stuff be going on. But like, I don't know, it was just like the time. It was just like, I don't know, time flew by or what something. But it was like I didn't have time to like make the video as long as I had planned on, because I had some more stuff in there as far as the message, but I didn't want to put it on there without having it the ability to just put it on there just as it was without putting anything visual in there. Alright, so here goes this cat right here. This is the one that was in the room with me when I talk about he was flipping over. You don't do that no more. His name is Kitty Pop. And here these people go right here. Here go some of these little people right here. This one of them right there. I know you want to run. This is one of these other little people right here. And this the other one right here. And yeah, you want to run. I ain't gonna say nothing now. I'm gonna get you later on now. Yeah, alright. But I don't know. The other cat, I don't know where it's at. The other cat right here. That's the one that had a spirit. See, he don't got the fighting too. He been out here fighting. That's the one that had the spirit that jumped on the wall when I got delivered from smoking them cigarettes and that weed. And yeah, and I had to put some of that stuff on there, like, cause yeah, you was talking about like being addicted to stuff, yeah, and and I want to say this, like, and it ain't like it's a difference, but I'm gonna say this, like, people, yeah, the person that's on these drugs out here, that's on like, cocaine or whatever, heroin, and stuff like that, right? That's gonna lead to death too. But just the same way that is, just truly, food can lead to death. Sugar can lead to death. There's gonna be diabetes. All this stuff, too much or